Meng 3 years later. Chief, the relief food has arrived. Where's sacrificial offering now? Hurry, send him to bite the fish bait and let the sponsor be happy for a while. Chumming. It's the first time Grandmaster has been in seclusion for so long. I wonder how strong he is now. Bait. I'm afraid his cultivation might already be higher than the 5th level of the Mahayana realm. Even when that light triggered the heavenly punishment, only a little of it seeped out. There's no way he's a 5th level of the Mahayana realm. Even a normal 9th level of the Mahayana realm can't do that, especially for Fish, the true devil from back, then was also in the 9th level of the Mahayana realm. Things have fell off ever since he was instantly killed. Boss, as an ascetic, Master has already reached the peak of the mortal world. Why isn't he ascending? Maybe he wants to experience being invincible? Well, that might be. But he doesn't go out, though. How is he going to experience being invincible? Don't be absurd. Master must have had his own consideration. If you ask me, it must be because he can't leave behind his disciples and grand disciples. It makes sense. Above the 9th level of the Mahayana realm, Fong Liang's Grandmaster is only one step away from the realm of legendary immortals. Dao Comprehension Sword, come in for a while. Master's voice. Master is out of seclusion. I'll be right back. Don't tell me. We are going to meet. What if he is unwilling to take me in? Extremely nervous. Finish stabilizing his foundation. Relationship Hanju lifespan. 779x 1,294,000 I-race. Immortali Khanate Providence. Unparalleled. Immortal beauty. Top-notch charm. Destined sword fanatic. Top-notch. Sword dad aptitude. Top-notch sword dad Liarmed ability. Unparalleled movement technique. Top-notch movement technique aptitude. Descendant of the immortal emperor. You will receive an unparalleled cultivation technique and 1,000 high-grade spiritual stones. Cultivation potential. Spiritual physique of the 6 paths. Contains top-notch wind, fire, matter, earth, mod, and thunder cultivation potentials. Increases providence to a certain extent. A whole 1,294,000 years of lifespan. One alone and the honored one. It's been a while since I last cursed someone. I think it's nice to spend some lifespan once in a while. Who did you guys miss? Me, let's bless the vermilion bird this time. As for Taoist Juyan, he is no longer a threat. Master, why were you looking for me? You were in seclusion for so long. Were you breaking through your cultivation or creating a new mystical power? Cultivation. Previously, which level of the Mahayana realm were you in? You have broken through to another level in such a short time. Doesn't it mean it was not just a level? Not a level. Does that mean you? I still need to be in seclusion for a while. Please give this item to Xinghongxian. Frost Lord's glazed crown. Don't let the others know that I've become an immortal. Ever since I've reached the loose immortal realm, the surroundings seem extraordinary after hosting the microvision. This mountain's spiritual energy is extremely similar to the spiritual energy that emanated from me when I broke through. It must be the Fusang tree. The Fusang tree not only emits heaven and earth spiritual energy, but also another higher grade spiritual energy. This kind of spiritual energy is stronger than ordinary spiritual energy. It can't even be noticed by a Mahayana cultivator. Don't tell me this is the immortal realm's immortal energy. No wonder this tree can attract the upper realm's spiritual beast to come down. It's just like how the legend stated. The place where the Fusang tree stays will become an immortal realm. If it's really the immortal energy, doesn't it mean I can continue cultivating in the mortal world? I wonder if my 6 realms of reincarnation are equivalent to those so-called Grand Unity realms. If the Grand Unity realms are above my 6 realms of reincarnation, I guess I will have to hold off on my Ascension plan. Whatever. Let's try asking Big Bro. How is it? Did Master break through that mystical power of his again? No, it was not a mystical power. It's no wonder you're being evasive. So, Master broke through his ultimate mystical power again. But don't tell anyone I've become an immortal. It is such an inspiring event that can motivate us to ascend. Why keep it hidden and not make it known? Are you afraid that it will discourage us? Come on, we can use time to close the gap. We are all cultivators. Our minds have long been. Even though he's already the peak of the world, Master is still so unassertive. If we go out on an adventure now, we definitely won't encounter dangers like back then. We could just state his name. Yeah, it's our fortune to have a master like him. I think I now understand. If they learn about Master becoming an immortal, I wonder how many troubles they are going to cause. Sword Dao River Sr. Why'd you come again, Brad? You. Loose immortal realm? You ascended? Nope, I didn't. Didn't I tell you previously? Vermilion Bird is waiting for me in the upper realm. I don't want to die, and I'm not interested in deleting my account and restarting. Don't tell me you have that thing. I was lucky. No wonder. With your talent, if you had overcome the Ascension tribulation, you would have at least been in the Earth immortal realm. I overlooked it. Now talk. What question do you have this time? Senior sure knows me well. This time, I want to ask what the name of the cultivation stage that succeeds Loose Immortal is. Is it Earth Immortal or Grand Unity Earth Immortal? This question, of course, it's Grand Unity Earth Immortal above the Loose Immortal. After Grand Unity Earth Immortal will be Grand Unity Heaven Immortal, Grand Unity True Immortal, Grand Unity Mystic Immortal, and Grand Unity Golden Immortal. The word Grand Unity represents the Grand Unity fruit derived from the rules of the heavenly Tao in the cultivation system created by the Tao sect. It's just that we usually find it too cumbersome and often omit it. Simplify the complexity, Dad, speaking Congress. I see. I guess it's fine if I don't follow the conventional system, since I'm a sword immortal of reincarnation. Then, Senior, what realm is above the Grand Unity realms? Is it the legendary Zenith Heaven, or are they on an equal level, as mentioned in the Taoist texts? Although before the Desolate Era, despite being different cultivation systems, Zenith Heaven and Grand Unity cultivators were on an equal level. There is no way they are equal now. Over the long years, countless experts appeared. They used their own cultivation to increase the value of Zenith Heaven. They passed down their insights for generations to come and change the balance of cultivation realms. Now, there are Emperor realms and Deity realms between the Grand Unity and Zenith Heaven. The so-called Emperor realms refers to achieving the position of an immortal emperor. An immortal emperor can escape the six paths and travel freely through the myriad world without being restricted by the rules of the heavenly Tao. He no longer has a lifespan restriction. Immortal emperors are the top existences in the upper world. Even if an immortal emperor dies, as long as a trace of his soul remains, he can make a comeback from the cycle of reincarnation without getting his Tao heart erased. Then, what about the divine realm? An emperor realm cultivator is already so strong. Won't a divine realm cultivator be even more outrageous? Extinguish. Even if their soul is dispersed, they can still be revived. If the incense offering doesn't stop and providence doesn't extinguish, even if they're, of course, a divine realm expert can enjoy the incense offering providence and from the mortal worlds. In terms of strength, not only are they stronger than an emperor realm cultivator, but they can even create a world of their own. It's rumored that the heavenly court, the Buddhist sect, and the divine palace have this kind of existence. The three of them check and balance each other. As for the Zenith Heaven Golden Immortal, that's a supreme existence. Legend has it that the Zenith Heaven Golden Immortal is above the 3,000 laws. They can traverse the long river of history, or cross time, space, and karma. It sounds extraordinary. Then let's set a small goal for now. Cultivate diligently till I become a Zenith Heaven Golden Immortal. Your small goal sure is inspiring, but I think you should overcome your current danger first. The Heavenly Court is going to cleanse your mortal world. They will most likely dispatch a Grand Unity Earth Immortal, or even a Grand Unity Heaven Immortal to lead the team. You being a loose immortal won't be enough. We invested so much. The harvest has been quite abundant. At least we are not going back empty-handed. Small meal number 9, the only harvest. How does the Heavenly Court cleanse a mortal world? Do they immediately destroy it? Or do they first slaughter all living beings? They only slaughter all living beings. Since developing a mortal world takes countless years, the consequences of completely destroying it are too significant. Thus, under normal circumstances, They only send heavenly soldiers to eliminate all living beings. Then they introduce living beings from other mortal worlds to repopulate. For the heavenly Tao of a mortal world, all living beings are Tao. When all beings perish, the Tao perishes. A few minutes ago, you said when all beings perish, the Tao perishes. So, is it fine for them to kill so many? They don't mind because the effect on Providence is only temporary and the overall impact is minimal. Will they really deploy Grand Unity Earth Immortals and even Grand Unity Heaven Immortals? That sounds too extreme. Is it going to be their main force? Your mortal world is just one among millions. There's no need for them to send their main force. Moreover, the mortal world you're in is relatively low-ranked. Eliminating billions of beings is nothing to them. In their eyes, you're just ants. Ranking of mortal worlds? You'll learn about it in the future, but you'll need to ascend first. Ascend? No way. Not in my lifetime. Just so, dispatching their main force isn't entirely out of the question. Luckily, your mortal world hasn't drawn their attention. If the leadership of this mortal world were even slightly stronger, you'd have to leave the mortal world behind and ascend on your own to guarantee your survival. Don't ask me for tasks involving fewer than 10 billion heads. Go find Marshal Shenpeng, Divine General. I handle the task of destroying worlds, not exterminating pests. Just send Tai by. He can move through the mortal worlds as smoothly as sipping a bucket of wine. Marshal Shenpeng, you sure you don't want to join me in the heavenly court to grow vegetables? All right, then let me plant you into the soil. Saber Tai Bai, thank you for your pointers, big brother. But whether they are Earth Immortals or Heaven Immortals, in my eyes, they are just obstacles in my path towards longevity. Fine. Remember not to overwork yourselves. System notification Zhang Guxing's favorability towards you has increased. Current favorability, 3.5 stars as expected. Strength is the best means of communication. Frozen. It's so heavy that I can't move anymore. It seems this is my current limit. I've walked so far without realizing it. It's so distant that I can't see Brother Guxing anymore. However, the number of people with extremely high sword cultivation is increasing. They most likely have reached the threshold of the next stage. The vastness of the immortal realm and the number of prodigies far exceed my expectations. My sword Tao, which can be considered the best in the mortal world, can barely keep up with these individuals. Had I ascended recklessly, the competition I faced would have been extremely fierce. No matter how good you think you are, there is always someone out there who is better. With my current modest level of cultivation, I absolutely cannot be arrogant or indulgent. I must continue to cultivate diligently. My sword Tao reached the Grand Unity realm even before I became an immortal. I wonder how far I can go this time. One can know the truth only through practice. The practice is simple. First step, open the simulation trial. In Bureau Freedom, let's see if I can compete with her after becoming an immortal. Second step, choose an opponent. Setting her strength at the beginning stage of the Grand Unity, true immortal should be fine, right? Loose Inoctal versus true immortal. Third step, go all out. Heaven Earth Mystic Yellow. Fourth step, get insta-killed. Last step, return to conclusion. Profile, I think I failed because the skill name was too long. Husband, Rub Husband, I really like the Frost Lord's glaze crown you gave me. I'm glad you like it. There's so many people on the mountain, but you are the one I care about the most. Take off Husband, it is a 3 great honor. Wobble, this lady here has nothing to return your favor. So all I can do is pay back with my body. And so, the invincible Hanju finally fell. Husband, don't come here, I hear. Fong Liang, your Grandmaster's cave abode. Don't ask me. I don't know. Silly. Since Master cultivates diligently on top of the mountain, he obviously needs a little adult entertainment sometimes. It's just a small matter. Don't worry. Yeah, just get used to it. What the? 1 month later. Master, Senior Sister, Sect Master, please come to my cave abode for a while. Endless scenery of wind and moon, huh? What? He could still scream so loud. I was waiting to collect his corpse. I can understand the others. But what's up with the Sect Master? Ugh, I forgot that Blackie and Doggy aren't allowed to enter the cave abode. Let's gather under the Fusong tree, then. Yeah, gathering everyone at the mountain? This is the first time. Let's go there quickly. Don't bother about the fish. Greetings to Master. Greetings to Grandmaster. Greetings to Grandmaster. I made some achievements in cultivation, so I've decided to teach Tao for a year. I hope everyone can benefit from it. 2 lingers POV. 1 year. That long. The fish are still inside the fish basket. What should we do about them? I won't get hemorrhoids, right? 3 protecting 1 formation. Why didn't you tell me earlier he's this handsome? You didn't ask. If I had known he was this handsome, I would have gladly betrayed the heavenly, immortal manner. Today, I'll discuss the Tao of reincarnation. No way. Don't tell me this is the Taoist rhyme golden lotus recorded in the ancient text. Ding ding. Isn't such a divine artifact supposed to appear only when an immortal manifests and triggers the rules of heavenly Tao? Could it be that Master, the golden lotus, appeared out of nowhere? Master is amazing. Each of his speeches and steps triggers the rules of heavenly Tao. Elder Han is increasingly becoming more amazing. I think he has already become an immortal. If he has become an immortal, how is he staying in the mortal world? You should stop worrying. Even if Junior Brother becomes an immortal, he'll still have ways to stay in the mortal world to accompany you. I think your luck is good. Our master rarely teaches Tao personally. The Taoist rhyme is surrounding him. I made the right choice. System notification 2 lingers favorability towards you has increased. Current favorability 5 stars. It went straight to 5 stars. Fong Liang's master is definitely the mysterious expert I saw in my dream. Don't tell me this Grand Magus is an appearance-focused love brain. Senior Meng Pa. I might not be able to do what you had asked of me. 6 years later, the disciples and pets were busy absorbing the lingering resonance of Hanju's Tao teachings. These little things are what make our lives so much better. The Kirin pattern watermelon that has grown over 6 years by absorbing spiritual energy and Tao rhyme indeed has an impressive appearance, especially after being stored in an ice cellar. Its taste is simply amazing, particularly the center. There's nothing sweeter than this. Guan Yu, come out and spar with me. This aura, Ji Xianxin, why is he here? My little sweet, Ji Da Xian Da Shun, what's going on? Who is Guan Yu? It's one of the master's hidden identities. He also has 2 others, Chao Chao and Zhao Yan. You mustn't tell this to anyone else. Got it? Guan Yu, I've already killed more than 10 Mahayana realm devils. My strength is not what it used to be. Do you dare fight me? Hey, you reacted so quickly. How unexpected. Didn't you say earlier that you wouldn't come and disturb me anymore? I just wanted to have a spar with you. Rest assured, if I lose again this time, I will ascend straight away and never disturb you again. This will never end. Let's just have a life and death duel. I think you didn't hear me. I killed more than 10 Mahayana realm devils. More than 10. Aren't you afraid? Fine, I got it. Let's get started. Why is he so chill? Did he have another breakthrough in his strength? Or is he bluffing to scare me away? Bring it on. At that moment, Ji Xianxin's mind froze and he forgot how to fight. His situation was like that of prey in the wild, paralyzed with fear upon encountering a predator, forgetting to flee and leaving itself at the mercy of its predator. The sheer power he was facing now was far greater than the combined spiritual energy of the true devils he had encountered earlier. During the battle with the true devils, the sun and moon had changed color and heaven and earth had cracked open. If not for the divine technique that summoned the power of heaven and earth to aid, Ji Xianxin, both he and the heavenly immortal manner would have been destroyed. But now he couldn't even activate the divine technique. How is this possible? This only happens when one is completely suppressed. You once said that in a duel, life and death should not be considered, right? Consider yourself lucky. This is my first time using this treasure. Demon binding rope. Damn you. Release me. Still refusing to yield. Huh. I could have killed you 5 or 6 times already in the time it took me to walk here. I spend so much effort chasing after you. Is it all just a joke in the end? Brat, how long have you been cultivating? It's not a good thing to have your path of cultivation being too smooth sailing. If I don't put some obstacles in your way, you will grow arrogant in the future. You say you want to ascend, but do you know the upper realm is filled with dangers? Beginners can have their bodies destroyed, and their Tao perish if they're not careful. I admit your talent is rarely seen, but how many geniuses have survived long enough to truly walk to the end of their path? If you want to ascend and surpass all the immortals, you must first get past me. You must realize how insignificant you are. If you can't even defeat a mere loose immortal hiding in the mortal world, why are you in such a hurry to get yourself killed? He actually cares about me this much. At least you have been given a chance by me in the mortal world. You won't be so lucky up there. If you want to go farther in your cultivation journey, delay your plans for ascension and cultivate properly. The mortal world still needs your protection. It won't be too late for you to ascend after surpassing me. Origami spy sent by Tulinger. Whoa, instantly defeated? Shared viewpoint, the greatest genius of heavenly immortal manner. Ji Xianxin looked like a mere child in front of him. But why hasn't he said anything about formally taking me in as his disciple yet? Don't tell me he's afraid to take me in because of the stuff I did before. Actions. So this is I need to think of a way to impress him. Don't tell me. I have to use my body. Master Han. No. 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 A cultivator should not think about stuff like that. Should I offer him some treasure? No. Now that would hurt my heart even more. I'd rather offer him my body. We have suffered devastating losses in the battle against the true devil's invasion of the heavenly immortal manor. Our 36 tribulation transcendence experts have been impaired, and over 200 body integration cultivators, along with more than 8,000 void amalgamation cultivators and below, are missing. With the young master killed in action, the 12 heavenly immortals of the past have now dwindled to just 4. The heavenly immortal manor was on the brink of destruction. Fortunately, you came out of seclusion just in time and annihilated the true devils. How tragic. We were once the greatest sacred land in all of the Great Yin. It seems our invincibility was meant only for a time, not for eternity. In this battle, my Tao foundation has been completely destroyed. I likely don't have much time left. Old ancestor, please don't say that. The Sect master and others will find a way. It's fine. This old man has lived long enough. I just have a dream that remains unfulfilled. Perhaps I will need your help to achieve it. What dream? To climb beyond the rugged mountains and find an even higher peak, a higher peak? Once you reach the highest peak and gaze down at all the mountains below, at that moment, you will have no rivals left. Old ancestor, I didn't expect you to be more arrogant than I am. Little G, I suppose you've already traversed all the mountains in this world. There is nothing left for you to conquer, right? Well, right now, you are the pillar of support for the heavenly immortal manor. Both the Sect master and the elders hope you will stay and lead us back to preeminence. But this old man wishes for you to forge your own path. The mortal world is too limited to fulfill your aspirations. Go on. Your stage is up there. There's still many towering peaks up there. Don't let your talent go to waste, little G. But what about the heavenly immortal manor? It's fine. Even the thinnest camel is bigger than the fattest donkey. The other sects still won't take advantage of us. One should know how to let go. Only then can one go further. Just remember where you came from, the once glorious heavenly immortal manor. When you truly reach the pinnacle, you can continue our heritage. Old ancestor, I just remembered there is still a mountain I have not climbed. Oh, there's still one left? Fine, then you can ascend after conquering it. This mountain will be hard to climb right now. Now talk. How are you going to replace my watermelon, huh? How about I make you some dendrobium abalone soup next time I make up for it? That'll do. You owe me one. Don't you dare ascend before I get my soup. Rest assured, unless I have enough strength, not only will I not ascend, but I also won't come and disturb you. Yeah, whatever. What about my dendrobium abalone soup? But there's something I don't understand. With your strength at its peak, why are you still hiding? Isn't it better to maintain a low profile, being admired by the masses, holding a status beyond reach, having wealth, power, and a Tao companion? All of these things are within your grasp. Don't they matter to you? Can you really resist them all? Let's say it the other way around. The bigger the tree, the more winds it attracts. The price you pay for it can be quite troublesome. Fewer problems are better than more problems. It's better to be low profile. As for the things you mentioned, I either don't care about them, status, or I already have a better one, Xinghongxian. I have long since come to terms with it. How can you be so sure you already have the best one? Aren't you afraid complacency will stall your cultivation? Why don't you surpass me before making such claims? I'll be waiting right here. You will regret saying that. Just you wait. Don't forget my dendrobium abalone soup. The heavenly court will descend soon. That brat will be too busy protecting people then to come and disturb me. But then again, since that brat was free to come disturb me, it means the true devil disaster has ended. I wonder if the heavenly court will still descend to cleanse the mortal world. Just to be sure, let's go ask Manhwa. In case the heavenly court still insists on cleansing the mortal world, I have to think of a foolproof plan. The immortal world up there is still unreachable for me. One can ascend there only after going through tribulation. Divine sense descend. The netherworld is at the bottom, yet it mirrors the world above, like a parallel realm. Netherworld, this arrangement is probably also intended to facilitate the reincarnation of souls. Now that I have reached the reincarnation loose immortal realm, my essence soul penetrates the world's barriers faster than teleportation across the mortal realm. Senior Manhwa, what is it? Senior, the mortal world has annihilated all the true devils. I wonder if you can help me ask around whether the heavenly court will still come down to cleanse the mortal world or not. I'm not qualified to inquire about the heavenly court's arrangements. Is there anything else? Senior, then if the mortal world is in unrest, will it be fine for me to bring some people to the netherworld and hide? How can the living enter the netherworld? To bring them here, you would have to kill them. Once they embark on the road to reincarnation, I can help you search for their souls. Senior, are you serious? I'm just a ghost envoy. I can't make decisions in the netherworld. If one day the Magus race restores its glory, I might be able to help you in this matter. But didn't you promise me that I can take my disciples to come live here? Why can't it be done now? When you told me to take 2 Linger in, I didn't even hesitate. Now, when I'm asking you to help me out, you keep evading it. Are you trying to get something for Kothiing? Damn it, I spoke too harshly. Manhwa won't get furious and decide to kill me, right? She's narrow-minded and stingy. If all of the Magus race are like her, they can't be trusted. Enough! Stop grumbling in your heart. I can hear it. You can bring your disciples, but only 3 at most. If there are too many of them, the netherworld will backfire on them. What you requested just now exceeds my abilities. If you want to bring more than 3 of them, I can only give you 2 ghost envoy spots. As for the rest of them, we'll have to do things according to the rules. There are so many people on my mountain. Isn't it just the same as asking them to die? That is the most I can do. The netherworld affects living beings, and having too much yang energy can disrupt the balance of yin energy of the netherworld. It will easily get detected by the heavenly court. Our meeting today and last time was conducted under my concealment of heavenly Tao. After all, the heavenly court doesn't know about my identity. You don't wish to get found out by the heavenly court either, right? It is basically impossible to protect everyone. However, the heavenly court's cleansing of the mortal realm will preserve its original landscape. So there is still a way. What? Master, what are you doing? Earning money. But I heard Chang'an and the others say before that paper money is the currency that can only be used by the netherworld's dead souls. You aren't... Yeah, 2 ghost envoys will be coming to find me later. I'm preparing in advance. What? No. Why are the spirit escorts here? Did Master pass away? No way. Today. There's no such thing. Someone come here, please. Master is dying. No. It's not what you think. What's happening? Don't scare DS. Boo-hoo. Master's life is ending. He's about to be taken away by ghost envoys. What should we do? Don't leave me, husband. If behind, you are leaving, take me with you. Master, what will we do if you're gone? Eternal glory, Odo Master. You will forever live in our hearts. I'll never forget your teachings. I will eat and sleep properly every day. I will commit to the path of longevity. Adhere to The heck? You even prepared morning clothes. What are your intentions? Ora hasn't been officially taken in yet, so she can't go in to send him off. Dodged a bullet. Rest assured, I won't leave. The ghost envoys this time have no ill intentions. For OWH, what's going on? Sigh. It's a long story. I'll explain it to you in the future. Sounds like you caused big trouble, but you've never left the mountain. It's related to the door of reincarnation I mentioned when I preached about the Tao earlier. Went to the netherworld. Extinguish. You should go out first. They're here. Husband, I'll be fine. System notification, are you Hanju? A new powerful existence has been detected nearby. Encounter boundless. Black and white impermanence. 5th level of the loose immortal realm, ghost envoys of the netherworld in charge of matters of yin-yang harmony, as well as ghostly affairs in the scarlet cloud mortal. World, 5th level of the loose immortal realm. Huh? The heavenly court doesn't spare anyone. Do you really have other ways to protect everyone? Resurrection. I'll give you a resurrection lily. Not only does it increase spiritual energy, but it also produces fruits that can revive the dead. If your mortal world really gets cleansed, it will ensure the soul fire of those around you burns eternally. Then, where's that lily, Senior? It's afternoon in your mortal world right now. The resurrection lily can't stand the sun, and it is also inconvenient for the ghost envoys to travel. Wait until midnight. I'll ask black and white impermanence to bring it to your cave abode. All right. Thank you, Senior. You can skip the pleasantries. Just take good care of Tu Linger. Sure. Leave it to me. Here's a little humble gift from me. By the way, where's the item Senior Meng asked you to bring? Cigarettes. Nah, you're pretty good at handling things. The two of us are in charge of this mortal world. Fellow Taoist Han, if fate allows, let's keep in touch in the future. To Hanju, this flower contains the power of reincarnation. Your cultivation is quite high. You can raise it beside you. It can enhance your comprehension of the power of reincarnation. I used to think that the Jade Escort Agency does the most terrible job. I never expected the netherworld to have someone even worse. I'm going to find Senior Mengpa and lodge a complaint about both. Of you, we still have work to do. Since the item has been delivered, we'll leave first. Let's meet when fate allows. Thanks for the cigarette. Hey, hold on. The resurrection lily has already shriveled up. I demand an exchange. What kind of service is this? It really matches my impression of the netherworld. It came back to life? This amount of spiritual energy and power of reincarnation, it truly lives up to its reputation of bringing the dead back to life. To be able to survive even after going through that rough delivery. Since the resurrection lily likes dark and cold places and hates the sun. So let's plant it inside the cultivation room. I'll have Tao Comprehension Sword take care of it. Taoist Julian. Mortal world sure feels better. The aura is filthy and the spiritual energy is thin. Just what's so good about this kind of poor place? Fairy, you are an immortal of the upper realm. The mortal world is full of filthy and poor. Spiritual energy. I'll do my best so that you don't have to interfere. As long as you understand. Young Yenjuan, if I really encounter danger, I hope Fairy can help me out. Rest assured, I don't know what your relationship with him is, but since he asked me personally, I'll help you out. Go and finish your work. I'll take a look at the mortal world since I'm here. Once you're done, meet me at the old place. Yes, Heavenly Immortal Manor. And the bastard who killed my pet. Simulation trial. Lately, those two violent delivery men don't seem as strong anymore. 11 years have passed by. Simulation trial has ended. Time taken, 5 seconds. Why do I suddenly feel unsettled? If I hadn't gotten distracted, I could have finished the simulation trial even faster. Could it be that because I interfered with the true devils earlier, I've now become a target of the devil clan? Back to reality, but prison blood is sealed within my soul. The devil clan has no way to know I interfered. Just where is this sense of unease coming from? Did I hit a bottleneck? It doesn't feel like it. Could this be a premonition of incoming danger? But the only thing that can threaten me comes from the world above. If it's not the heavenly court, could it be related to those two? Vermilion Bird Taoist Julian. Ding, the latest information has been updated by the system. Million Bird Julian. The source of restlessness. Your good friend Mo Fujo encountered a fortuitous encounter. With the blessing of a divine beast, his providence has increased greatly. Your good friend Ji Xianxian was attacked by your enemy, Daoist Julian. He is severely injured. Your good friend Jiling Chan was attacked by your enemy, Daoist Julian. He has died. Your good friend Huang Jihao was attacked by a fiendish cultivator, X76544. Your grand disciple Fong Liang dreamed of the heavenly dad during his cultivation. His cultivation has increased greatly. Your Dao companion Xin Qingjun was attacked by demons. X10223G Xianxian is severely injured, and Jiling Chan is dead. Daoist Jian descended to the mortal world, so it was really connected to him. This won't do. I need to curse him to death. I've got millions of years of lifespan. Why not sacrifice some of it to get rid of this scum once and for all? Although I can seckle the black and white impermanence, that doesn't mean I can do the same to Daoist Julian. There's still a risk I might lose. After all, Julian is 3 realms higher than the black and white impermanence. Vermilion Bird Daoist Julian. However, the Book of Misfortune can serve as my safety net. A few minutes earlier, heavenly immortal manner. Senior Brother G. Run. I'll hold him off. I have a life-saving card that Master gave me. No. Lung Chan. Stop. You won't be able to handle the consequences of using that item. If you ever meet Master Ji Kong after you ascend, tell him, this disciple of yours made it to the top 12 Taoists. I didn't let you down, right? Unleashing Master's tribulation power and making it my own. Redeploy. Also, Brother G, in the next life, I'd still want to be your rival. Self-destruct. Lord G, please escape. From one strong vine, a bountiful harvest can grow. You are our heavenly immortal manor's last hope. Hee. So, you are the best that this mortal world can offer? How weak. This is the end for the heavenly immortal manor. This strange, overwhelming spiritual pressure. The sheer force. I can't even muster a thought of resistance. It's all so familiar. Don't tell me, Guan, you had already become an immortal the last time we met. No. Lord G. No. So I searched the whole world, only to realize that I was standing in front of the tallest mountain all along. Damn it. Just who is it? My power is draining fast, and my lifespan is rapidly dwindling. If this goes on, I'll die. I can't stay here for long. What happened to him? What stopped him from continuing to kill us? Did Ling Chan's self-destruction injure him? Maybe he's suffering from chi deviation. He is a fiendish cultivator, after all. He must have an inner demon he is struggling with. Are you toying with me? I swear, I'll pay you back 100-fold for today's humiliation. Heavenly immortal manor. Fairy, save me. What is it? Why are you panicking? You. Where did that curse on your body come from? It carries the power of an immortal. I don't know. The curse I mentioned earlier has returned, and it's stronger than before. This curse's power is close by, yet it feels detached from the world. Divination what? Sit cross-legged and channel your energy. I'll help you heal. Blah, blah, blah. This curse, it's so vile. Fairy, can you ask the senior to help me? Have him descend to the mortal world. I can't hold on much longer. No, this curse is too powerful. You need to find a place filled with providence to suppress its energy. Otherwise, you won't survive until he arrives. New system message. Under your curse, your enemy Datus Jian's lifespan decreased by 500,000 years, and he's been severely injured. Sorry for the inadequate hospitality. 1 month later, hello everyone. I've been an intern in the outer Sect execution team for 2.5 years. I'm here to report to the inner Sect execution department. Nice to meet you. Welcome, newbie. Who is your master? Elder Wu from a heavenly execution peak. By the way, we met the peak master of Jade Pure 18 Peaks, as well as representatives from Bloodfire Heavenly Sect and Nine Dragons Sect at the welcome ceremony this morning. But we didn't see the Jade Serene Peaks Peak Master. Were you talking about? There's a rumor she's in a relationship with the deity Slaying Elder. I wonder if it's true. There are quite a few versions of that rumor. Some say she's in postnatal confinement, which is why she doesn't come out. I'll skip the more outlandish ones. As for deity slaying elder, even I've never seen him, let alone a newbie like you. I went through the top management list and didn't find his name. He's probably just a legend. No way. I grew up hearing about his legend. This is also the reason why I joined the inner sect. Maybe it's just a recruitment tactic for the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. The stories about the deity slaying elder are so exaggerated. They're like a masterclass in wild boasts without a script. You guys have only been in the sect for less than 20 years. Of course, you wouldn't have seen him. I once fought the deity slaying elder, though I lost at the final attack. And you, stop gossiping every day and focus on cultivating. Talk about Fairy 11 shinigami and beware of a certain someone's elbow. Elderguana, before you question the deity slaying elder, have you ever thought about why Mount Cultivate Diligently Become Immortal exists? Well, isn't the Mount Cultivate Diligently Become Immortal just a food street? It's not. Ever since they found out that a girl knelt for 10 years before finally being accepted at the base of Mount Cultivate Diligently Become Immortal, discipleship has surged. Many believe that perseverance can move heaven and earth. Since ascetic practice is long-term, some assurance is still necessary. Cultivate Diligently Become Immortal. It's surrounded by immortal energy. Looks like this is the place. You're lucky to be able to hold on until now. To think this mountain has immortal energy. Fairy, before I ascended, I ventured all across the mortal world. I've never seen this mountain before. You need to be careful. Oh, I wonder what in this tiny mortal world could possibly concern me. Divine sense scanning. HM, is that the source of immortal energy? Wait, on the stem there are two. Golden crows. Fairy, is that really the Golden Crow Divine Clan? Don't tell me this place is the habitat of the Golden Crow Divine Clan. If that's true, I'm afraid we'll need to pay a price and beg them to let us deal with the curse of suppression. But those two golden crows are only in the Mahayana realm. Such crows are considered untalented among the Golden Crow Divine Clan. In the upper realm, they be marginalized and have no place. Drawn by Shao or drawn by Ada. So what Fairy means is that they didn't come here by chance but were abandoned? Yes. I didn't see any other adult Golden Crow. They were most likely taken in by someone. To be able to take in a Golden Crow, I'm afraid that person isn't someone ordinary. In any case, no matter how strong they may be, they're still just a lower realm loose immortal. Don't worry. If they're uncooked, Rative will just kill them. Daoist Jian, 8th level of the loose immortal realm rogue, cultivator of the immortal world. Yang Yanjun, 9th level of the loose immortal realm disciple of the dragon immortal island in the immortal world. This is bad. Based on the simulation trial, these two are far more troublesome than the black and white impermanents. It takes 15 seconds to kill them both. Too slow. Killing them in one attack is unrealistic. The biggest problem is Yang Yin Jun's final counterattack before death, a self-destruction. A loose, immortal level explosion. I have treasures to protect myself, but the Jade Pure Sacred Sect would be obliterated. I've fought several rounds, but the outcome remains the same. How do I take them down without damaging the surroundings? Master, you don't look well. Are you okay? Sorry for the intrusion. May I know who this senior is? Master, don't tell me we have got uninvited enemies. Stay inside the cave abode. Don't go anywhere. Master, so the one who killed my pet is here. Jade Pure Sect. Oh, Jade Pure Sacred Sect. This journey truly is a stroke of misfortune wrapped in luck. Seriously, I didn't expect it, and it just so happens to have immortal energy. In that case, let's take it to heal your injury. I wonder what fellow Taoists came here for? You. I've seen you before. You're the one who killed my pet, right? Don't accuse people without proof. I don't even know what your pet looks like. Still denying, huh? Fine. I have evidence. Great Sage Green Python Crash Site, Ips Demon Sage Muse. Look. How are you going to explain this? Even the tickets were free. We visited it just now. Great Sage Green Python's weapon replica. Even my pet has been turned into a specimen. Who else could it be but you? Wait. Sect Master. Even this can be commemorated? Remember the history. Look to the future. Fairy, you must stand up for me. Maybe he's the one who cursed me. Such a handsome man. Don't tell me he's also from the upper realm? Fellow Taoist, this underling of mine is gravely injured. He needs the providence of this place to recover. Could you allow us to stay here for a while? I'm sorry, but there's not enough space on the mountain for the both of you. Fellow Taoist, are you certain? Yes. Yang Yanjun has developed hatred towards you. Current hatred, 4 stars. How can fellow Taoist be so heartless as to abandon a dying man? We have no choice but to stay on your mountain for a while. Don't be ungrateful. Are you threatening me? I'm not going to conceal myself this time. Highest level alert. Enemy attack. Such a terrifying aura. Is it Grandmaster? Just what realm is he in? Hold on. I'm not done bathing yet. This power definitely isn't Mahayana realm. I should have known. Master is already broken through the mortal world shackle. Arg. Ugh. 10 seconds ago. Julian, your injuries haven't fully healed yet. Don't join the fight. Just assist me. Yes. I'll do my best. Be prepared, Fairy. I'll buff you with my spell right away. It will help you predict and evade attacks, find weak points in a simulated space, and even speed up time. Heavenly ubiquitous amplification, space pyration, and time acceleration. The opening is the same as the 5th round of the simulation, but the situation is better than I expected, since the opponents are at their prime inside the simulation trial. Luckily, the effect of the Book of Misfortune was so strong that it left Jian heavily injured, forcing him to act as a mere assistant. T-9 seconds. T-8 seconds. Fairy, watch out. T-7 seconds. What's going on? Who is this intruder? I've never seen a fight this intense before. That direction. It's the Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal. Which suicidal maniac has dared to cause a rampage in deity slaying elders territory? Wait, the legend of the deity slaying elder is real? I thought it was just a myth. The deity slaying elder has always been here. It's just that he hasn't visited the inner sect in 200 years. No wonder younger disciples like you haven't heard of him. He's a living legend. T-6 seconds. We only took 1 hit, and the barrier is already half broken. Damn it. Why is he so strong? I can't even see through his cultivation. Fairy. We can't overpower him. We better escape. T-5 seconds. Stare panic. Julian. Ji Xianxian. With this, I've avenged the heavenly immortal manor on your behalf. T-4 seconds. No. Junior sister, the heavenly court will soon make a move against the Scarlet Cloud mortal world, and Julian will play a key role in that. You must protect him during this reconnaissance trip to the mortal world. Don't worry, senior brother. You can leave such small tasks to me. The way you say it makes me even more uneasy. Although the heaven evading stone is quite rare, there are still a few descendants of experts who possess it. Such beings can break the limits of the heavenly law and reach the pinnacle of the loose, immortal realm. For them, fighting ordinary loose immortals is like butchering chickens. I've sealed a peak loose immortal's ultimate move within it. Its power is equivalent to an earth immortal's full strength. But the laws of the lower realm are strict. When an earth immortal's power is unleashed, heaven and earth will reject it. Don't use it unless your life is on the line. Keep it with you, just in case. You'll handle this mission well. The body is destroyed, and Tao is perished. The soul has also dissipated. Ha ha ha, perfect. Just perfect. You really forced my hand, since you dared to kill him. I'll bring all of you down with him. T-3 seconds. That gesture, it's just like in the 8th simulation battle. Her true trump card. Its activation time is brief, making a one-hit kill nearly impossible. Fortunately, I had left some leeway, preventing her from self-detonating. It's coming. That treasure of hers is nearly unbeatable. Based on numerous simulation trials, no normal loose immortal can face it. And her reckless outburst can only be countered by a mid-stage Earth immortal. But this situation is already quite optimistic. After she brought out her trump card, the simulation trial gave only 2 possible outcomes. The first was that she made a final desperate counterattack and self-destructed, leaving me with no choice but to abandon everyone and flee. Luckily, She has chosen the second outcome. In this scenario, the treasure is just an external aid, since her cultivation level won't change, and she will carry it out herself. I might have a chance. The margin for error is small, but it's enough for an one-hit kill, as long as I withstand it. The upper realm treasures sure are unordinary. This sword is so broad. Cosmic Slash. T-2 seconds retract. I'm going to murder you, crush your bones, and eat your marrow. Let those insects behind you see what it's like to beg for life or death. Yua, where's the Sect's great protective array? T-1 second, we won't make it in time. The heavens are going to destroy our Sect again. Why did you say again? Is this ever going to end? T-0 abruptly ended. That, isn't that the deity slaying elders technique? Did it end just like that? T-0 total duration of the battle, 10 seconds. Imperial Dragon Destiny Carriage, a second grade, Grand Unity Numinous grade, Mount type Dharma Treasure. It can withstand a full powered attack from a loose Immortal. Grand Unity Dharma Treasure. Damn it. If not for the heavenly rules, how could I be in such a sorry state? Bastard. If my senior brother descends, he will kill you. Spare me. I'm a disciple of the Dragon Immortal Island. My senior brother is a heavenly general of the heavenly court. Are you trying to act as if you have dissociative identity disorder? Is the heavenly general so impressive? I'm a descendant of the immortal emperor. I was just lucky to win. Had you dragged me to the netherworld with you, it would have been my loss. But that chance is gone now. Take a deep breath. Air is still flowing through your mouth. Don't tell me. Everything was within your prediction from the moment we arrived? Even the ending? More or less. You could say it's one of the best outcomes among the countless simulations I tried. Although I've stimulated battles countless times, I always feel like a simulation lacks the charm of a true contest of equals or the strategic brilliance of outwitting the opponent. Anyway, since it ended so quickly, there's no need for those. Don't you agree? That's why. 3 pure world cleansing. Master, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry. Elder Han, what's happening? Was it your true strength? Master, who are those 2 people? They're dead anyway. Who cares who they were? They didn't seem that remarkable. Grandmaster is awesome. I wonder who in this world could escape from Master's grasp. He's definitely an immortal. Dumpling Head is still in shock. As expected of my husband, isn't my taste quite good? Gently. You're wearing me out? Thank God Elder Han interfered. Otherwise, our Jade Pure Sacred Sect would have been flattened by those evildoers. The enemy came for me this time. Sect Master, you should return to calm the disciples before they cause any trouble in their panic. Okay, all right, the danger has been dealt with. Everyone, go back to cultivate this palanquin. Looks impressive. Lord Dumpling, could I have a word with you? System notification. Yongsen has developed hatred towards you. Current hatred, 6 stars. Datus Dan Xing has developed hatred towards you. Current hatred, 3 stars. I knew it. After killing the underlings. The elders are bound to show up. Anyway, since they're here, I can't be rude and let them leave. This is going to be fun. Another cliff has recently appeared in our sect. I'll leave the land restoration to you. Immortal Dragon Island, Upper Realm. Master, there's a big problem. Yang Yanjun's soul lamp extinguished. Extinguished? Did an expert of this caliber live in the Scarlet Cloud mortal realm? Master, this disciple requests permission to descend and avenge junior sister Yang. Damned ants. Whoever you are, when I descend to the mortal world, I'll bury you along with my junior sister. She just got engaged to me. Not long ago. Inner demon taking over. Inner demon? If only we had waited a bit longer. Until the heavenly court removed the protection of heavenly rules. If only her early stage grand unity earth immortal cultivation hadn't been restricted to the loose immortal realm. She wouldn't have been in danger. Yongsan late stage grand unity earth immortal. 8th grade heavenly general of the heavenly court. San, my child, Yanjun's death is a foregone conclusion. Don't let your inner demon disturb your Tao heart. As for cleansing the Scarlet Cloud mortal world, I'll make some arrangements outside the Immortal Palace. I'll ensure you become the leading heavenly general of the troops, descending to cleanse the mortal world, with no restrictions on what you do. Thank you, Master. As long as that vermin doesn't ascend, I'll pull out his tendons, break his bones, and slowly erode his soul. But I fear he might sense the danger and ascend to escape. Ascend to escape? If he dares to come to the upper realm, I will take the lead and personally kill him. A Taoist Danqing mid-stage grand unity, true immortal, one of the 7 Taoists of the Dragon Immortal Island. 1 year later, reflect on oneself thrice a day. Reflect on oneself thrice a day. 1. Am I being overly polite? 2. Does the other person 3? Should I take action? Deserve it? The vermilion bird hasn't made any move recently. If I curse too frequently, they will most likely notice. I should reduce the frequency a bit. Yang Sendaoist Danqing, let's wait a while and let them lower their guard. Then I'll give them a reward. System notification, Qi Yun Xian has developed favorability towards you. Current favorability, 4 stars. Qi Yun Xian, early stage grand unity, heaven immortal Qi Yun Xian favorability, 6th grade immortal official of the heavenly court. He controls the mortal world's heavenly Tao. Since Yang San reported the death of Yang Yanjun in your mortal world to the heavenly emperor, he is extremely dissatisfied with Yang San. At the same time, he holds a favorable view of you for upholding his territorial sovereignty. Grand unity, heaven immortal. How amazing. This old man controls the mortal world's heavenly Tao. Could he be the deity overseeing the mortal world I live in? Yang San sent someone to cause trouble in the mortal world, which is under this old man's jurisdiction, so of course he's upset. But unfortunately, he's only a 6th grade immortal official. He probably can't influence the heavenly court's decision. Otherwise, I would find a way to contact him. I'm going into seclusion now. Unlike the grand unity system, Hanju's reincarnated loose immortal realm is not divided into 9 levels, but only 4 stages. However, starting from the Earth immortal realm, both systems follow the same 4-stage division: early stage, middle stage, late stage, and perfect. Since the reincarnated loose immortal realm is divided into 4 stages, it takes Hanju much longer to break through compared to any grand unity loose immortal cultivator. 3 years later, former Sect master. Are you sure we'll be alright? Of course. Every single detail has been recorded accurately. I watch him grow up with my own eyes. This record should have already become a heritage. Isn't that from a museum? Why did you take it out? Aren't the 2 of us enough proof? I'm just letting them see his date of birth. Happy 800th birthday. I don't think disturbing Grandmaster seclusion is a good idea. We only do this once a century. I don't think Master will reject our gift. At worst, we'll get scolded. It's not our fault he doesn't remember his own age. We always have to check the museum. Later, we will do this. It's been detected that you're now 800 years old and have taken another step forward in life. You have the following choices. 1. Ascend immediately and become an immortal god. You can obtain a supreme treasure. 2. Don't ascend for the time being. Cultivate an immortal world, and you can obtain a mystical power inheritance. Time flies. In the blink of an eye, I've lived in this world for 800 years. Immediately, and you can obtain a supreme 2. Don't ascend for the time, and you can obtain a mystica. You chose not to ascend for now and received a mystical power inheritance. Congratulations on obtaining mystical power. 3 heads, 6 arms. 3 heads, 6 arms. It allows you to manifest a Dharma body with 3 heads and 6 arms, enabling you to wield 6 Dharma treasures simultaneously. Your physical strength will increase significantly. Inheritance completed. Master, something big happened. Grandmaster, quickly come out. Help! Master has come out. Master, happy birthday. I see. So it's the legendary 3 head, 6 arms mystical power. Analysis technique. Mahayana realm's calm composure. It's indeed a great strengthening mystical power. It's just that it has a peculiar side effect. The practitioner's physical as well as spiritual energy gets divided into 3 parts to maintain the condition. And so this is the outcome. This is not my husband. Yep, splitting him into 3 bodies would be better. That way, we'd each get one. Husband, what happened to you? Don't be scared. I just had a good feeling and comprehended a new mystical power. Pinching stomach, wow. It looks amazing. Dumpling head. Do your 3 heads also look like this? Fuck off. My heads are naturally born like this. Oh, no wonder you have 4 hands, less than master. Boo. Once, when I went on an adventure in my youth, I heard that this mystical power could only be learned by immortals. I didn't expect Elder Han to be so talented and comprehend it on his own. Doesn't that confirm that Senior is an immortal? If you're interested, I can teach you this mystical power. With it, you can connect and understand related matters. It might even help you break through again. Ha ha, it's fine. There's no way I can learn it with my talent. Don't let me hold you up. Master, can I learn it then? You're too pretty. Forget it. Learning it will affect your appearance. If you do learn it, it'll bring down the overall attractiveness of Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal. Master said I am pretty. From what husband said, it seems he wants to take this grass. Should I help him? With this, even when I'm gone, he won't be lonely, but she's just a grass. Little Chi. What is it, Master, Uncle? I think that mystical power suits Lord Chicken the most. If it learns the 3 head, 6 arms, KFB at the bottom of the mountain will have unlimited raw materials. Exactly my thought. I, Lord Chicken, think that you're the perfect bait for attracting fish with the 3 head, 6 arms. Thank you for your well wishes, everyone. This is my first time celebrating such a meaningful birthday in all these years. The people I care about are still alive. How wonderful. 7th level of the Mahayana realm, 8th level of the Mahayana realm, peak of the 9th level of the soul formation realm. The spiritual energy on the mountain is abundant. I won't need to worry about everyone's lifespan for the time being. 9th level of the void amalgamation realm, 3rd level of the void amalgamation. Realm peak of the 9th level of the soul formation realm. 8th level of the void amalgamation realm, 2nd level of the void amalgamation realm. Peak of the 9th level of the soul formation realm. 1st level of the body integration realm. I'm already 800 years old. Master must be at least 1,000. Not a 5th level soul formation cultivator's lifespan isn't long. If she can't progress, her days will be numbered. I need to help her. Master, senior sister, this soul formation pill is no longer useful to me. I'll give it to you both. Keep it. Today's your birthday. How could you be the one giving out gifts? Yeah. We didn't even prepare gifts for you. How can we take your things? Besides, Miss Xing will soon reach the soul formation realm. Give it to her. Why so polite with me? Hong Xian has me helping her cultivate. She doesn't need this. Fairy, keep it. Sister Yuer is about to break through too. By then, soul formation resources will be scarce. You usually stay in seclusion, so you don't have many chances to get resources. Once your cultivation increases, we'll need your protection when the 3 of us go out to train again. Leave this to me. Go cut your cake. All right, wifey. Master's side is taken care of. Now, the oldest here is Dao Comprehension Sword. But since she turned into a human, her life seems to have reset. With her regenerative abilities, there's no need to worry about her lifespan ending. If things go well, everyone will stay with me until the end, except for Sect Master Li's been stuck at the 2nd level of the soul formation realm for years. His talent has hit its limit. I'm afraid, Senior, I've broken through to the body integration realm. On my way back, I had a fortuitous encounter. I want to give it to you as a birthday gift. Oh, how thoughtful. I don't know what it is, but because I don't know, I think it must be valuable. Please check it for yourself. HM, an immortal soul? How interesting. That, Senior, can I? She's pursued me for decades, never giving up. I think I finally understand what it means to stay true to one's original intent. She was so cold to the heavenly immortal manner before. If I take her as a disciple, whatever. Her perseverance has proven her. Since Mengpa gave me a gift, I'll consider her connected. Whatever. Her perseverance has proven her. Since Mengpa gave me a gift, I'll consider her connected. Huh. We have a junior sister now. Master took a disciple himself? Then Tu Linger must be extraordinarily talented. Sun Chang'an, I'll leave the orientation to you. Yes. What's Mengpa up to? Don't tell me she wants to pull me into the Magus clan? a few minutes earlier. Can I not be your disciple? I'll even be your maid. I want to be like Dumpling Head, protecting this mountain and protecting you. You, Master. I won't give up. This won't do. I can't let the higher-ups lead me by the nose. I'll need to be more indifferent to Tu Ling'er from now on. Is she after my body? There's a living being in here? Master's sword technique is too overbearing. It'll be hard for him to cut the cake. I, Lord Chicken, will help. As the birthday boy, Master gets the biggest slice. Biggest? Cake is high in calories. If the fairies will lose weight, they shouldn't eat too much. How considerate of you. Anti-gravity cake. Master's first-generation disciples get a strawberry slice. As second-generation disciples and juniors, your cake will be smaller, but you get extra cream. No, bro. Thank you for your efforts in protecting Mount Cultivate diligently, become immortal all these years. This is your reward. Just a strawberry? You think you are brushing off a beggar? Dogs can't eat chocolate. Enjoy the fresh air. Woof. The cake has been properly distributed. Let's dig in. I don't know what it is, but precisely because I'm uncertain, I feel it might be very valuable. Please check for yourself. No matter how I look at it, it's just a walnut. But it's emitting fluctuations of dermic power. One will not be able to notice it unless they are above the Mahayana realm, which means they must at least be a loose immortal. This immortal soul is very fragile, but that doesn't mean it doesn't pose a threat. It may be a potential risk. Let's go in and take a look first. It's surrounded by darkness. I can't see any light. Divine Sense Avatar. Who art thou? I should be the one asking you. Judging by your appearance, you must have quite a background. I am the true dragon of the upper realm. True dragon. A few millennia ago, when this mortal realm was still in its infancy, the true dragon Yuan Huanglong descended to seek a fortuitous encounter. Throughout the ages, each generation has given rise to many gifted individuals who have shaped the world for centuries, yet countless others have met the harsh decrees of fate. In those days, free from any worries, he lived each day without concern for food or clothing. However, unexpectedly, he fell victim to a treacherous plot, leading to the demise of his physical form and the extinguishing of his Tao. Fortunately, a fragment of his soul remained hidden within a walnut, allowing him to cling to life, albeit just barely. Brat, if thou dost save me, I shall definitely repay thee, the upper realm's true dragon clan. If I save him, then in the future, when I ascend to the upper realm, I will have an extra escape route. Okay, how could I save you? Dost thou see that incense burner? It can transmit immortal energy through the act of burning incense. Thou must nourish my soul with thy immortal energy every day. If thou dost persist, thou shalt be able to save me. Thanks. That's right, this smell, it is truly authentic. Why is there no favorability? Is the immortal energy output insufficient? Smog creator with enhanced, concentrated jet-type incense, let's change to this one with a greater output. Thoreau, why did thou stop? Thou. Hold on, system notification. Yuan Huanglong has developed hatred towards you. Current hatred, 2 stars. What? Hatred? Mid-stage grand immortal unity, Earth Yuan Huanglong hatred. An old true dragon from the True Dragon clan. He has a treacherous and petty personality. He once massacred people and offended Qi Yunxian, resulting in his death. He is dissatisfied because you stopped the immortal power from nourishing his remnant soul and has now developed hatred towards you. Well, I was hoping to gain external support in the upper realm. Instead, I encountered an ungrateful little shit like you who massacred people. What dost thou stand there for? Quickly, grant me thy immortal energy. It's hard to be a good person. I can't let this guy live, since he has already been killed by Qi Yunxian once. Even if I kill him, the True Dragon clan won't trace it back to me. You want immortal energy? I'll give it to you. That is the correct choice. Since you have already died once, you won't mind dying again, right? If only you had a bit more vision, you wouldn't have ended up in such a sorry state. Don't you think so? 6 paths, soul absorption. Huanglong's remnant soul dissipated? Divination, it's that place. How interesting. At 12 o'clock direction. Go. Break. Okay. No wonder soul snatching is so popular. The soul power within this dragon soul is worth a few hundred years of my asceticism. Unfortunately, external power always has a risk. But steadfast gaze, if Dumpling Head performs well, I guess I can give it to him. Such a strong divine sense. This person's strength likely surpasses that of Mengpa, as they were able to draw me into an illusion without my notice. It's you, who eliminated Huanglong's remnant soul, right? Why is it him? Your reaction indicates you are suddenly unafraid of me. Do you know me? No. This junior just thought that if you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't have purposely pulled me into this illusion and allowed me to slowly circulate my immortal power. Senior, I wonder what has brought you here? This junior will definitely speak without holding back, as expected of the person who dares to offend the heavenly general. You remain quite calm, even in the face of danger. I'll go straight to the point. I came here today to ask you a question. Do speak. You have already reached the loose immortal. Why aren't you ascending? Are you hiding something? To tell the truth, this junior offended the vermilion bird. Then, I accidentally killed the heavenly general's people. I'm scared they will lie in wait for me. How about this? If you are willing to join the heavenly court and become a heavenly soldier, I can mobilize the power of heavenly Tao to exempt you from your heavenly tribulation and secretly send you to the upper realm. Heavenly Tao token as for the vermilion bird and the heavenly general whom you have offended. Rest assured that under my protection, they will be powerless to harm you within the heavenly court. To be a heavenly soldier. First of all, congratulations on joining the Mount Cultivate diligently, become immortal. You will receive a newcomer reward. Inside, there are chopsticks, a toothbrush, and other items. And also the most important item, a fishing rod. A new member has been added to the Mount Cultivate becomes Immortal's Air Force Army. There's also an important technique. All the disciples must learn it since it's the Mount Cultivate diligently become Immortal's symbol. What technique? Here. Can I refuse? How many must I times tell you? My flowers and fruit mountain refuse to accept the demolition. But the contract says otherwise. We don't have a choice either. Monkey bro, please. Take it easy on us. We're just workers trying to make a living. Just don't hit my face. Becoming a heavenly soldier. No. That would mean endless battles, risking my life all the time. I need an excuse. Senior, I just heard that you can mobilize the power of the heavenly Tao. I wonder what your identity might be. I'm in charge of the heavenly Tao of the mortal world you currently occupy. Think of me as a regional governor for the heavenly court. Regional governor. You mean you're an official. Senior, I heard the heavenly court plans to cleanse my mortal world. Is that true? Where did you hear that? Dimensional reduction, technical shit. I forgot I haven't joined any faction. I'm not supposed to know things like this. I was acquainted with a senior at the Sword Dao River. He was the one who told me. Sword Dao River? Don't tell me it's that person. At the end of the river, if I could connect with that person through this brat. The most gifted sword cultivator of the immortal world, Li Daokong. Qi Yunxian's favorability towards you has increased. Current favorability, 3.5 stars. I didn't expect you to be a Sword Dao genius. This mortal world of mine is indeed full of potential. No wonder the devils have been scheming. I didn't know Bro Gushing had such a reputation. Since someone of his caliber told you, I won't hide it either. The heavenly court has indeed listed your mortal world for potential cleansing. Your world is likely to get cleansed. At that time, all living beings will be annihilated. Simultaneously, the heavenly Tao will cease to exist here, and I will be reassigned, likely to a new position in another mortal world. You have some promise, a genius under my watch. It would be a waste if you were lost in the tribulation this time. I'm willing to lend you a hand. The only question is whether you are willing to accept it. Can I bring my disciples? I'm afraid not. Even aside from the rule against bringing mortals to the heavenly court, their cultivation is too weak. Mortal bodies can't handle the pressure of immortal chi. Even if I took the risk, they wouldn't survive. The devils have infiltrated too deeply. The heavenly general, Yang San, keeps demanding permission to fight. though my position is technically higher than his. Martial prowess outweighs civil duties in the heavenly court's eyes. The heavenly emperor himself values it more. I am completely powerless to interfere in such important military matters. Are devils still in the mortal world? Haven't all the true devils been eradicated? The term devils includes more than just true devils. Most devil descendants, even those without any true demonic nature, still carry the devil's bloodline, which also marks them. As a heavenly Tao immortal official, I can't strike down life forms under my care. If I did, I'd suffer heavenly Tao's backlash. What if I do it myself? Then the heavenly troops won't have to descend personally, right? Are you sure? Stare from what I know. One of your confidants is also a devil's descendant. Could you truly bring yourself to attack her? He is right. Could I really get rid of her for the sake of longevity? Don't overthink it. How long do you think it would take to kill all of them yourself? I doubt you can even reach them all before the world plunges into chaos. By then, the heavenly Tao will be obscured by the overwhelming karmic retribution, leaving an opening for the devil ancestor to take over. Then, the only option left for us would be to erase this world entirely. So calm yourself. To prevent the devil clan from seizing control, the only choice is to let the heavenly soldiers and generals do the cleansing. I'm also to be blamed. I spent too much time in seclusion, neglecting my duties over the mortal world, giving the devil clan the opportunity to spread. The devil clan's contingency plans are truly vile. Actually, we are not completely out of methods to save this world. Since there's a precedent, what method is it? Kill all the incoming heavenly troops. Aren't you worried someone from the heavenly court might overhear? This is my divine sense world. No one can listen in on our conversation. Although the heavenly court is the land of immortals and gods that control numerous mortal worlds, it also has countless enemies. If you eliminate the heavenly soldiers and prove your potential, they might even recruit you. What? I kill the heavenly court soldiers, and they'd still be willing to recruit me? You have no idea how brutal the struggles of the upper realm can be. After the last great calamity, the divine palace and Buddhist sect rose rapidly, snatching up the heavenly court's territory. They've been intercepting countless talented beings ascending from the lower realm ever since. Among those talents, some may possess the power to defy their realms and slaughter even immortals with mortal bodies. To counter the divine palace and Buddhist sect, the heavenly court has prioritized recruiting such prodigies. Such a rare talent is worth entire armies. If you were the heavenly emperor, wouldn't you also want them? Troops are replaceable, but geniuses capable of shaping the future are invaluable. Obtaining one of them can lead to ruling the world and even the future. Unfortunately, after the rise of the divine general, who won the world's admiration by causing a bloody massacre before Ascension, the heavenly court has not seen such talent emerge in millions of years. If you can slay the heavenly troops that descend, showing yourself as a rare genius of the age, I believe the heavenly emperor wouldn't only forgive your actions, but might even award you a token too. Command heavenly soldiers. It can help you to reach the peak in one step and become one of the most prominent beings in the heavenly court. This sounds strangely familiar. Such things are only supposed to happen in movies, but he at least had a powerful backer supporting him. I am alone by myself. If I try to replicate the plot of Havoc in Heaven, I'm afraid. Even though I have become an immortal, why does it feel like it's getting harder to achieve longevity? If you succeed, even this small scarlet cloud realm could be yours to command. You could even request the heavenly emperor for other worlds to govern. I appreciate your advice, Senior, but this is too dangerous. Sai, may I ask, Senior, why do you think I can accomplish something so daunting? Well, forget it. It's the only way. If no one has managed it in a million years, I won't push you either. All right, we have been talking for so long. Have you considered my proposal? Take back are you talking about joining the heavenly court? Now isn't the right time. I understand. There are a lot of things to settle before ascending, but I don't think you need it. Since your mortal world will be gone soon, there's nothing much to tell a dead person. Is there really no other way? Nope. There might be some people who survive the cleansing, but your disciples certainly won't be among them, if you're determined to save them. The only way is to rebel against the immortals. Then do you know when the heavenly court will cleanse the mortal world? In a few hundred years. At most 1,000. Cherish the time you have left. I will be waiting for you. IOW profile, I'm not sure if the method Senior mentioned is truly reliable. Killing all the heavenly troops. Should I take such a risk? Sword Dao River Brother Gushing. Do you know about the Divine General? You've heard of him? I can't believe his fame has reached even your mortal world. Is he strong? It's not just about strength. Then, I assume you still can't see through my cultivation level, right? If I remember correctly, Zhang Guxing should be in the Grand Unity, true immortal realm. Given my cultivating level, he can send me back to my hometown with a single slap. No way, that's insane. Of course. Since you inquired about him, you're planning to follow the Divine General's path, right? How did you know? You're not the first to think of this method. Ever since the Divine General set the precedent, prodigies of countless mortal worlds have attempted to rescue themselves and their worlds. This way over the past millennium. Really? So this method works, right? Unfortunately, the Divine General is the only one who has ever succeeded. Caught nothing again, all others, numbering in the hundreds, faded into history without exception. The Heavenly Emperor really has a bad habit favoring the strong and oppressing the weak. Many heavenly generals were once enemies of the heavenly court, but when the heavenly emperor recognized their potential, he let bygones be bygones and even rewarded them greatly. If you want to pursue the divine general's legacy, go ahead. If you can catch the heavenly emperor's eye, even the Vermilion Bird clan won't dare touch you. Though the heavenly court is wary of the Vermilion Bird race. They care more about nurturing prodigies. The heavenly emperor once offended the Buddhist sect for the divine general, nearly causing a war in the immortal realm. This is the only way to protect everything I hold dear, but this path is fraught with challenges. Besides, you don't have much time. I've never seen you so determined before. Is it for your disciples and grand disciples? Not entirely, but I'm not going to risk my life. I'll just do my best. If I can't win, I'll simply run away. Living in the netherworld isn't so bad either. If things go south, I'll escape to another mortal world and survive. You say that, but Sai, if you do succeed, your future will be promising. Although the heavenly court has been facing constant turmoil these days since it represents the heavenly Tao, it is still the force with the strongest foundation in the upper world. Heavenly Tao. This time, the heavens and earth are truly showing no mercy, treating all things as mere stray dogs. Most beings in a mortal world have done nothing wrong, but they will still be slaughtered. Heavenly soldiers and generals risk their lives for the heavenly court, yet in the face of potential, they're all just ants. These seemingly righteous immortals have their own dark secrets. The so-called immortals themselves are a lie. I wonder what those who believe in gods and immortals would think if they realized that immortals and gods are just extremely strong but ruthless cultivators. Brother Gushing, I'll take my leave. Dear to think someone leaked the Divine General story to a mortal cultivator. How brave. So, this is the mortal you have taken an interest in? How rare. You're usually so picky. Do you know how old he is? Judging by your expression, I don't think he is that old. Less than 2,000 years. He's just reached 800. In the immortal realm, that age is like a child's. That's still within the realm of normal. Normal? Did you damage your brain during cultivation? Or have I totally been out of touch because I haven't gone back to the immortal realm for too long? I mean, he's not an ordinary mortal. He carries the providence of an immortal emperor. He's either a descendant of a certain immortal emperor or someone who's received their favor. I'm sure you know what that implies. Immortal emperor? I see. That makes me even more curious about his future. What are you curious about? Are you going to make him replace you? We'll talk about it after he overcomes this tribulation. Right now, he's still not qualified. True. In any case, are you willing to return with me or not? I came all this way, so you should at least give me a reply. The situation in the Divine Palace is too troublesome. It's nice staying here. Your true body is still being nurtured in the Divine Palace. We've never mistreated you. Why don't you reconsider your decision? You don't have to persuade me anymore. This place is carefree. Here, I can meditate on Sword Tao without distractions. If this is what eternal life is, I'm satisfied. You stubborn. Sigh. Don't disturb me fishing. Thanks. During Hanju's seclusion, the cultivation world was roiling with unrest. Since the heavenly immortal manor suffered great losses during the incident with Juyin, various sacred lands began eyeing its position, itching to make a move. Fortunately, Ascension was there to guard it, keeping the other sects at bay. Upon learning that the heavenly immortal manor had suffered a massacre at the hands of an immortal, the remnants of the demonic path boldly gathered and launched an attack. Hey, brothers, where are you from? Why do you look like that? We are from the Great Yen. Great Yen? That small place still has people who cultivate demonic Tao? You guys are quite something, slipping past the Jade Pure Sacred Sect's watch. SHHH, talk softly. Don't let the spies from the Jade Pure Sacred Sect hear it. We're the last of the Great Yan's demonic cultivators. What are you afraid of? Wait until we take down the heavenly immortal manor. Our next target will be the Great Yan's Jade Pure Sacred Sect. The mortal world's demonic cultivators abandoned their hideouts and began converging on the heavenly immortal manor. In this turmoil, prodigies and reclusive cultivators alike emerged, competing for resources. When Taoist Nine Cauldrons heard the news, he went on a mission to recruit guest elders and disciples with exceptional cultivation potential. Public cultivation space, 9.9% month despite the upheaval. With the exception of the heavenly immortal manor, which suffered greatly, most of the cultivation world remained unaffected, unchanged from the years before. And so, 7 years quietly passed. Elder Han, it's been a long time since we've had a chance to sit together like this. Mid-stage reincarnated loose, immortal old Sect master. You've grown quite thin. Sigh. My lifespan won't last much longer. Did you take the lifespan extending resources and treasures I gave you? I did, but my cultivation technique is unique. The resources the Sect can gather no longer affect me. You didn't secretly stash them away to give to my master, did you? You brat. 11 Xian has you looking out for her. I don't need to worry about her. I heard that demonic cultivators have gone to fight at the heavenly immortal manor. I've decided to spend my remaining years adventuring. Maybe I will encounter a fortuitous opportunity and breakthrough. I'm here to bid my farewell. Sigh. Although I reached the soul formation at a young age, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't overcome my lack of talent. Now, I feel like I've reached my limit. I guess this is fate. It can't be changed. It sure makes one lament. Back in the past, I overcame everyone's opposition to create this cave abode for you. It feels like it happened just yesterday. It's all thanks to you. Old Sect Master, there's no other place that is more suitable to cultivate than here. I, Hanju, will never forget this favor. That makes it all worth it. But I might not return from this journey, just like my master. If I don't come back, don't be too sad. I've lived my life to the fullest. I have no regrets. Yes, old Sect Master, is there any unfulfilled wish you still hold? Until you ascend, please keep protecting the Jade Pure Sacred Sect and my junior sister, Fairy 11 Xian. Until you ascend, please keep protecting the Jade Pure Sect and my Junwar sister, Fairy 11 Xian. After all these years, she's the one I've never stopped worrying about. This time, it's a promise between us. I believe you will do even better than me. Don't give another thought. Old Sect Master, I will take good care of her. Then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you so much for all these years. In my life, I've already obtained all the fame and power most people long for. Even if I fail to return this time, I'll have no regrets. Please don't be too sad. Master, from now on, we won't have to run from anything anymore, right? You can never be sure. Although Master always says that he's going to run away, as far back as I can remember, we've always stayed in this place. Let's go. If you don't want to follow old Sect Master's footsteps, quickly go back to cultivate. Old Sect Master, if we meet again in the next life, I will reward you with a great fortuitous encounter. I am Li Qingzi, the Jade Pure Sect's first-generation eldest senior disciple. Although my aptitude is not considered particularly talented, I've reached the peak of the Golden Core realm solely due to my hard work. This is my master, the J Pure Sect's second Sect Master, who would later be known as the Great Grand Elder. Second junior brother, Guan Yugang. Third junior brother, Li Qianlong. And also, our only junior sister, XT Xian. First level of the Golden Core realm, adore her. Adore her with all you have. All the disciples in the Jade Pure Sect have feelings for her. Of course I do too, but I have always kept it hidden. Having a crush on someone is difficult. If things go wrong, you might not even be able to stay friends. Most of the time, I would know the outcome if I just say it out loud. But I keep hesitating. I'm afraid it would make things awkward. Master has noticed the struggle in my heart, so he has decided to help me out. Body-only constellation, this is the Jade Pure Sect's strongest technique. No one has learned it except for this master of yours. Are you interested? Want to learn it? Of course, my answer is no. Master, you don't want any grandchildren? Look at what this brat is saying. This technique will be lost if it's not passed down soon. My little jewels will be gone. What's there to pass down? The J Pure Sect back then didn't have the 18 peaks. Our scale was even slightly smaller than the local sects, but we were vigorous because we had the sect founder, Ancestor 9 Cauldrons, guarding us. He was a mighty person who single-handedly defeated the Raincoat Sect and beat Huang Zuntian until he started doubting his life. But then, he went out seeking a fortuitous encounter. We lost our backbone, and the J Pure Sect became more passive. From time to time, our enemies began to harass us. Master, this is the 4th time this month we have chased off underlings from the Heavenly Illumination Sect, without a soul formation realm expert guarding us. It's not enough for the Jade Pure Sect to hold its ground in the Great Yin with just 8 nascent soul cultivators. The construction of a talent team within the Jade Pure Sect is urgent and cannot be delayed. We need to quickly nurture more talented disciples to keep our sect safe and thriving. If we can find an unparalleled genius who can dominate and shock the Great Yin, we will not have to worry about finding candidates for the next sect master. When I heard that, to be honest, I wasn't happy at all. I knew my aptitude wasn't extraordinary, so I never planned to take over the sect master's position. I couldn't match Guan Yugang in combat, nor could I compare to Li Qianlong in strategy. So, I decided to let them take on the position of sect master and focused all my efforts on breaking through to the nascent soul and soul formation realms as quickly as possible, with the goal of eventually following master to protect the Jade Pure Sect for eternity. However, fate likes to play tricks on people. What? Junior sister was kidnapped by the people from the Heavenly Illumination Sect while she went out to gather herbs. It's true. 8th brother risked his life to come back and report to us. Damn it. Of all time, Master and the elders have all gone out to recruit new disciples. They won't return for half a month. The Heavenly Illumination Sect sure is despicable. Let go of me. I'm going to save her. Calm down, senior brother Guan. The Heavenly Illumination Sect has 2 nascent soul experts guarding them. We Golden Core disciples going there would be digging our own graves. How are you going to save her? You can't just bang your heads against them. If we wait for Sect Master and the elders to return, I'm afraid junior sister will. Where's eldest senior brother? Eldest senior brother, where are you? Hidden Scripture Pavilion, it's obvious that it's a trap. The J Pure Sect has a sect protective great array. The 2 nascent soul cultivators from the Heavenly Illumination Sect cannot do anything to us. If we take the initiative to attack first, we'll fall right into their trap. Right now is the best time for the Heavenly Illumination Sect to ambush us. The only thing left is to lure us out. The best plan now is to hold down junior brother's excessive actions and wait for Master to return. Then, we'll take down the Heavenly Illumination Sect in one fell swoop. But waiting will take too long, and that might cost junior sister her life at any moment. Eldest senior brother, please don't blame us. We were worried about you, so we brought the elite disciples to assist. I gave up on the dream of settling down with junior sister. I learned the heavenly constellation golden body, and my cultivation reached the nascent soul realm. Master was right. This was indeed the Jade Pure Sect's strongest technique. I was able to push forward alone, I killed the 2 nascent soul cultivators from the Heavenly Illumination Sect and slaughtered all their underlings. Risibles.com, the Heavenly Illumination Sect ceased to exist. Their territory was taken by the Jade Pure Sect. Our fame soared once again. I lost my manhood, but won people's hearts and life. I hereby designate Li Qingzi as the next sect master of the Jade Pure Sect. Any objections? No objection. I'll kill the one who objects. Everyone applause. Hooray, eldest senior brother. This day has finally arrived. 180. Hey, I'm calling you. Extra thick 130. Jay, you need to be thrashed for another century. Once I accepted that it was impossible to be with junior sister anymore as her bestie, I started to worry about her marriage. She had countless admirers, yet she rejected everyone. Until a major event caused the master to retire, and I took over the position of sect master. Guan Yugang and Li Qianlong started fighting over junior sister. Master stepped in to stop them, but got severely injured by Li Qianlong. Later, Guan Yugang left, swearing he wouldn't return until he reached the soul formation realm. Li Qianlong escaped after being imprisoned. Thus, we became shattered and broken. Now I finally understand what beauty brings disasters means. Junior sister, had I not been here, my 3 senior brothers wouldn't have ended up like this. IRizzyFables.com, it's us, senior brothers, who are in the wrong. Don't take it to heart. Senior brother, do you know why I reject all the admirers? Why? Because of you. All these years, none of those admirers could compare to you. Even though it was a one-way journey with no chance of return, you still moved forward with unwavering determination. The moment you fought your way into the Heavenly Illumination Sect, I knew exactly how you felt. From that moment, you've already become my real elder brother. Although I, 11 Xian, cannot have you as my husband, no man can, sir, pass you in that role. And since there is no one who can compare to you, I, 11 Xian, would rather remain single for the rest of my life, staying by your side to protect the sect, protecting the quietest, yet the warmest companionship. All right, I'll respect your decision and stop pressing you on this matter. But, junior sister, if you one day encounter someone who is better suited for you than I am, please do not hesitate. I have no other wishes. I just want you to be happy. Old Li, you're not young anymore. Have you found a successor to be the next sect master? To tell the truth, the process of building up the talent pool in the inner sect hasn't gone well. The recent inner sect tournament filtered many talents, but there are only a few who could be considered geniuses. The one who performed best is Mo Fuzhou from the Heavenly Thunder Peak. But with his background, it will be hard for him to carry such a great responsibility. It sure is difficult. The Jade Press sect can't be considered a first-rate force in the Great Yin. Our background is just so. How good it will be if we can borrow 500 years from heaven to wait for an unparalleled genius. Then, the next sect master will be secured. That's impossible. Geniuses are rare. And you know the saying, a small temple can't accommodate a great Buddha, right? Furthermore, even if someone like that does exist, would they really be interested in a sect like ours? That's true. It's just a thought. There's also a report that the 10,000 demon realm has been unstable lately. Really? By the way, Old Li, did you hear the news from the Thunder Spirit pool? Someone went from the first level of Qi refinement to the 9th level in just 1 year. 9 levels in 1 year? How is that even possible? It must be a rumor. It was Mo Fuzhou who told me, and he witnessed it with his own eyes. For some reason, a strange ripple stirred in my heart. I had a feeling maybe he's the one we've been searching for. Looking back after all these years, that instinct turned out to be right. 10,000 demon realm, not just for me, but for the Jade Pure sect as well. That day was one of great fortune. The place where the dream began. The first impression, and from that point onward, well, you all know what happened. Caught in a life of asceticism, unable to quit, shut in, laid back, a stubborn character. He's just too well-rounded. Will flee when danger approaches, give him a piece of land, and he can cultivate it. But still, even though he's a bit too low-key, he proves to be reliable when it matters. A nascent soul rookie defeating a soul formation expert. wiping out the Raincoat Sect, scaring away the 19 Sect alliance, forming diplomatic ties with the demons. The Nine Dragons Sect joining the Jade Pure Sect, killing Judo, defeating the Great Sage Green Python, the death of the Fiend Emperor, spilling blood before the true Devil Commander. Even the biggest threat, an upper realm loose immortal, was defeated within the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. To tell the truth, the entire Jade Pure Sacred Sect should kowtow to him. If it weren't for him, I wonder how many times we would have been eliminated already. The person who had the greatest impact on my life might not be you, but I think I owe the most to you. I'll leave the Jade Pure Sacred Sect's future to you. Children, farewell. I will never forget the happy moments I had at Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal for the rest of my life. Goodbye, everyone. Also, sorry, Junior sister. Goodbye. Li Qingzi Elder Iron 4 years later. Your good friend, Li Qingzi, reached the end of his lifespan. He has died and fallen into the cycle of reincarnation. Sigh. 23 years later. The sky is splitting apart. What on earth is that? Hurry. Notify the Sect Master. I can't see the end of it. Just how long is this crack? What the hell? Could this be the work of demonic cultivators again? Everyone be careful. It's weird. I can't feel any demonic energy. This is extremely strange. Cultivate diligently become Immortal Master. Something major is happening. Master, what happened to the sky? Don't tell me another calamity is descending upon us? That scared me. For a moment, I thought the heavenly court had arrived. Late-stage reincarnation, loose immortal realm, so it's him. Your good friend, Mo Fuzhou, was attacked by righteous cultivators. X2993. Your good friend Zhou Fan has joined the 5 immortal mountains and has become the disciple of a land deity. His providence has increased greatly. Your good friend Huang Jihao was attacked by a fiendish cultivator. X84333. Your good friend Huang Jihad was severely injured, and his life was hanging by a thread. Fortunately, a mighty figure saved him. Your grand disciple Fong Liang has left the mortal world. Your grand disciple Murong Qi has awakened the mystical power of his previous life. His cultivation has increased greatly. Your good friend Ji Xianxian has cultivated the Azure Lightning Divine Constitution. He has torn apart the sky and shocked the world. It's nothing major. That brat from the heavenly immortal manor achieved something new. Really? We don't have to run away. Run your head. Chicken bro, you are too fat. If we really need to flee, we won't be able to carry you. That brat from the heavenly immortal manor? Is it Ji Xianxian? Master, can I visit the heavenly immortal manor? I promise I will return quickly. Tu Linga, go into the heavenly immortal manor at this time. Don't tell me you are running away. What a coincidence. I'm in need of fish bait. If it weren't for the fact that I can't defeat you. Jay, that's easy. Just leave it to me. I knew you were shady from start. How dare you betray Master? Grand Aunt, if you dare to take a step out of this place, don't blame me for being heartless and shoot you. I wasn't. Fine, you can go. Sheesh. You're letting her go just like this? Master, the world is still peaceful. It's fine to take a walk. By the way, send Ji Xianxian my regards. If she really runs away by herself, Meng Po won't be able to blame it on me. Don't worry, Master. I will come back quickly. No need. Master must be hoping that I don't get too tired. He's so caring. I didn't expect that Brad G would shock the heavenly rules. The upper realm will definitely react. No surprise for a protagonist like character destined to shine alongside Fong Liang and Zhou Fan. Zhou Fan, Huang Jihao, Fong Liang, Murong Qi, and Ji Xianxian, each of them have had their own fortuitous encounters. They could be called the 5 great protagonists. I can't wait to see how far they'll go. Azure Lightning Divine Constitution. Ji Xianxian surpassed all the heavenly immortal manor's geniuses in history. It was unprecedented. Triggering the heavenly rules just by comprehending a mystical power. When did a genius of this caliber appear in a mortal world? How amusing. Eastern Heavenly Gate. I'm definitely going to take in that child. Several months later, an uninvited guest arrived at the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. Nine Dragon Sect has already become Nine Dragon Hall. That's right. It changed around 10 years after they merged with the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. As per the sect rules, you should be addressed as Branch Leader Wei. Please come in. Good heavens. Everyone, look who's here. Nine Dragon. Sect Master. I knew that you'd return. Sect Master, we kept the leader's seat empty all these years just for you. Lead us to take down the Bloodfire Heavenly Sect next door. Those Blad bastards keep bullying us. Sect Master, did you encounter any fortuitous events all these years? High Priest, mind your words. Sect Master Taoist Nine Cauldrons is still here. We should address him as the branch leader. Oh heaven, please discern the loyal from the treacherous. The time has come for the Nine Dragon Hall to rise and shine. How did he become the Sect Master? He already left his position for so long, but everyone is still so loyal to him. Is there no one fighting for the position? Does he have some kind of succubus effect? I don't think so from seeing his look. Sect Master, about that fine, follow me. Such popularity and loyalty. If this continues, my position as the Sect Master might be in jeopardy. This is the Iambulac mountain range. We will be holding a sword flying competition this year. I hope the Nine Dragon can organize it properly. Don't start a gang war halfway like last time. Rest assured, Sect Leader. The Nine Dragon branch leader's main business is herbal export, which contributes 70% of the sect's military expenses. I will never let the Jade Pure Sect down. By the way, who are those people? Cultivate diligently becomes immortal. They have gathered here in the hope of becoming a disciple. You can ignore them. Elder Han, the Nine Dragon Sect's Sect Master, Wei Yuan, is here and requests to meet with you. Please come out. Wei Yuan, why is he suddenly here? Wow, it's been centuries. Fellow Taoist Wei, how do you do? Huang Zuntian disguised as Senior Han. I'm sure you know that all I want is to cultivate peacefully. Sect Master Taoist. Who is this man? Elder Han. He suddenly came today and told me that he managed to become the Nine Dragon Sect's Sect Master because of you. Currently, the Nine Dragon Hall is stable, but their branch leader's position remains vacant. The High Priest insists they were waiting for this guy's return. Is that so? How loyal. Fellow Taoist, don't tell me you've returned to claim your original position. And no, it's troublesome. If you're willing, I'd rather come and serve you as your attendant. The outside world is too chaotic for peaceful cultivation. Second level of void amalgamation realm. If I remember correctly, you were at the first level of the void amalgamation realm before. After so many years, you have only reached the second level. Staying alive has been challenging enough, let alone cultivating properly. This time, I came hoping you'd take me in. Now that I look back, my decision to stay inside the sect to cultivate and not go out was the right choice. He and I are cut from the same cloth. It's clear all he's wanted these years is to focus on cultivation. But if I just let him stay on the mountain, I'm afraid it would lead to countless complications. No, I can't do that. Benefactor, you are still alive. Don't joke, fellow Taoist. You once saved my pet and disciple. Of course, you can cultivate here. Thank you, Senior. However, endure today, freedom tomorrow. What is it? As you can see, there are so many disciples hoping to come up here to cultivate. While I appreciate our bond, to convince everyone, I must ask that you make some contributions to the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. Sure. I'm ready to do anything you ask. Excellent. Since the Nine Dragon Sect joined the Jade Pure Sect long ago, they need you now more than ever. As their branch leader, I trust you will accomplish much for the sect. Once you become a senior that the Jade Pure Sacred Sect's inner sect admires, I will allow you to move in. Understood. I'll follow your orders. Remember, we're all allies here. Don't even think about vying for the sect master's position. I don't want my home to vanish while I'm cultivating. You have my word. I just want to cultivate. Sect Master Taoist, please take good care of fellow Taoist. Of course. You can count on me, Elder Han. Master, the spiritual energy on the mountain is becoming more abundant. It will definitely attract more people. If the number of people increases, will it affect your cultivation? It depends. If we attract more people with strong providence, it won't be a bad thing. By then, I won't need to teach them directly. I'll just let my disciples do it. Once they take on disciples of their own, I'll send those to the upper realm to lay a foundation. Then I can leave this mountain. This way, I'll establish unparalleled connections. The consequences of Fong Liang's training journey. Look, I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Release it now, or we'll end up imprisoned. That's a porpoise. 30 years later, Liang Darling read at 4 faster updates. What do you plan to do next? When are you going to ask my father for my hand in marriage? Not yet. Why? Something on your mind? Your disciple Tu Linger was attacked by demon beasts X10489. Your disciple Tu Linger was attacked by a demon king and was severely injured. At the critical moment, she activated the soul power of a grand magus. Your grand disciple Fong Liang has returned to the mortal world. His providence has increased greatly. Your good friend Ji Xianxian received a dream from an immortal god. His providence has increased greatly. Your good friend Zhou Fan has comprehended an ancient mystical power. His cultivation has increased greatly. Your good friend Liu Bummy was attacked by a sinister demon and was severely injured. Your grand disciple Fong Liang sacrificed himself to save the saintess of the demon race who had transformed into a fish. His cultivation has increased greatly. Your disciple Tu Linger was attacked by demon beasts X10489. Your disciple Tu Linger was attacked by a demon king and was severely injured. At the critical moment, she activated the soul power of a grand magus. Your grand disciple Fong Liang has returned to the mortal world. His providence has increased greatly. Your good friend Ji Xianxian received a dream from an immortal god. His providence has increased greatly. Your good friend Zhou Fan has comprehended an ancient mystical power. His cultivation has increased greatly. Your good friend Liu Bummy was attacked by a sinister demon and was severely injured. Your grand disciple Fong Liang sacrificed himself to save the saintess of the demon race who had transformed into a... If everyone dies, the heavenly Tao will perish. Even heaven is secretly working hard. Everyone else received just one fortuitous encounter. Why did that brat Fong Liang get so many? Perfected, reincarnated, loose, immortal Hanju making rapid breakthroughs. Your grand disciple Fong Liang sacrificed himself to save the saintess of the demon race who had transformed into a fish. His cultivation has increased greatly. Sacrificed himself? Wait, don't tell me it's that. Hold on. Who sacrificed for whom again? Boy, there's no use lecturing. A broken bone makes the best lesson. Hang in there. Little Liang, once I reach the earth immortal realm, I will come to save you. Liang babe, when are you going to ask my father for my hand in marriage? Not yet. I need to ask my grandmaster for approval first. Oh, were you raised by your grandmaster? Nope, but without my grandmaster, neither my master nor I would be who we are today. Also, I have been away from my master for so long. With his emotional tribulation resurfacing, I wonder if he has sought out grandmaster to resolve it. Rest assured, once my grandmaster agrees, I'll immediately ask for your hand in marriage. And if he doesn't, he will. My grandmaster doesn't meddle in personal matters, but I still think it's proper to inform him. It's a matter of respect. Fine. Then go quickly and come back safely. Be careful on your journey. See you soon. Oh, so this is the brat you've chosen? His potential isn't bad, but he's still taking orders from his grandmaster as an adult? Is his grandmaster in the Mahayana realm too? Isn't that admirable? His loyalty and righteousness drew me to him. Love between humans and demons is hard for people to understand. If his grandmaster opposes, he won't. Liang won't give up on me. Do you even understand what true love is? It's the connection between souls, not just physical gratification. So what if we're from different races? Oh, I almost forgot. Since I'm heading home anyway, I don't need the real man mode. The normal mode feels much more comfortable. Moreover, even if humans and demons can't get married, we still have the love affliction tree. If it doesn't work in this life, we'll continue in the next. Oh, so there's something like that, whatever. Let's just wait and see. Daddy Demon King, you are so wise. 2 years later, with the heaven-evading stone's protection, Hanju successfully broke through into the Earth Immortal realm. Technique early stage of the reincarnation Earth Immortal realm Hanju lifespan. 873/5, 761, 200 race. Immortale Kane Providence, unparalleled Riz, immortal beauty. Top-notch charm. Destined sword fanatic, top-notch sword dad aptitude, top-notch sword dad learning ability. Unparalleled movement technique, top-notch movement technique aptitude. Descendant of the immortal emperor. You will receive an unparalleled cultivation technique and 1,000 high-grade spiritual stones. Cultivation potential, spiritual physique of the 6 paths. Contains top-notch wind, fire, water, earth, wood, and thunder cultivation potentials. Increases providence to a certain extent. 5.7 million years of lifespan. So this is true longevity. Hanju's power soared continuously and his divine sense strengthened. After reaching the Earth Immortal realm, all of his senses underwent a transformation. Heaven and earth before his eyes became entirely different. Is this the essence of heaven and earth? My eyeballs feel like they're swelling. Don't tell me forcefully prying on it will backfire. Looks like my cultivation still has a long way to go. I can't be arrogant. A grass and a ginseng are coming this way. Master, you seem even more unfathomable. Master, have you broken through again? Chang'an, you don't usually come to me. What's the matter? And Master, come on, quit dilly-dallying. Master, Brother Chang'an wants to go look for Miss Qian's reincarnation. Lately, he hasn't been cultivating at all. He just sits under the Fusang tree as if he's lost his soul. Her reincarnation? How are you going to find it? There's a folk saying that one reincarnation cycle happens every 70 years. It has been 5 or 6 cycles now. So it must be about time. Maybe our unresolved fate is the reason this instinct is growing stronger. If I descend the mountain and follow it, I might find her. Does he need to be this obsessed with someone? No one understood Sun Chang'an's decision except Hanju. 3,000 back then, when the system introduced him this way, I thought asceticism would help him forget emotions entirely. Reincarnation of the ancient spiritual ginseng in his previous life. He was raised by the Buddhists. Due to his fate with a demoness, he fell into a love trap. The gods and Buddhas were furious and sent him into the mortal world to experience the tribulation of emotions. For 10,000 years, only by completely forgetting himself and severing his emotions can he escape the pain of reincarnation. This is his 39th life. Is the curse of gods and Buddhas this terrifying? Even a heartless flying sword couldn't block it. Whatever. Lingering like this isn't a solution. The knot must be untied by the one who tied it. Fine, you may go. Thank you, Master. Little Chi, accompany your master on this journey. It will help him train his Tao heart. Me? Descend the mountain with him? Moron boy, are you unwilling to accompany me? No, but... Master, I just returned back to take a break. Can someone else do it? Oh, so you're refusing a simple task? Don't tell me you're renouncing me as your master. That's not it. Master, don't get angry. I just thought that there's no need for you to keep being obsessed with that woman Qian, or whatever. There are so many women out there. Can't you just change one? How insolent. Who gave you permission to address her by name? You should know that my love towards your mistress, Qian, is the most sincere, purest, and divine in this world. Nothing can obstruct it, except for your looks. Their bond is strong. They will be able to take care of each other during the trip. This ugly monk is so lucky. Not only does he have a strong disciple, but he also gets to descend the mountain with him and explore. If I had such an amazing disciple, I would have become a demon king with unparalleled power. But this is also fine. While he is gone, with Master's permission, I can attract potential disciples under my wing. Future disciples, Master awaits you, somewhere far away, in such a world where beauty echoes great. Why would one strive to cultivate? Beneath the skies so vast and blue, the clouds drift soft with every hue.